how long did you volunteer for or intern for or essentially work for free for? I think that's a big point that we need to dial in on.
Yeah. Well, so my 2 years in graduate school, my first year was a pure volunteer coach, didn't get paid anything. The second year I got like, I don't know, $500 or something, like just basically
Was
gas,
that for the month
glorified.
or for the
Oh,
month or the
for
week?
the whole, for like the whole year. I was like glorified
Oh, the
gas
whole
money.
year.
But I got paid. So I guess so
Uh-huh.
on my resume I said assistant coach because I got paid. So I guess
Mm.
it was that's all I cared about. Hey, I am getting money for this. I am
Yeah.
valued. I am an
Yeah.
assistant coach, not a volunteer anymore. So that maybe
Yeah.
that carried more weight. I don't know. Basically 2 years, and then actually I was like thinking, yeah, club track I did get paid for. Yeah, so yeah, for the most part it was 2 years of essentially free coaching.
Yeah, I think that's a big point that a lot of people don't understand is, to get into the space, man, you have to invest. You don't just go to school, you get your degree, and then you walk straight into a high paying job. Like, you've still got to go out there and you've got to invest. You've got to find people to, become your mentors, and you've got to intern for them, and you've got to, invest time, energy, and effort into, training your friends, training low level athletes at club level, and then making your way up through the ranks. And you need to put that time in, man. And so many people say like, dude, you're in a really good position training professional fighters at Tiger Muay Thai in Thailand. I'm like, well, you don't see the journey that brought me to this point, right? Like, every overnight success is 10 years in the making. And I got out of the army in 2012. I was a sniper in the Australian Army. Got out of the army after our last deployment to Afghanistan. Um, did my personal training course, did my strength and conditioning course, did a number of other courses over the years, and my goal was always to work with professional athletes. And I was living down in Tasmania in Australia, small island state down the bottom of Australia, and I wasn't getting those opportunities to work with athletes. And I was putting myself in positions where I was training my rugby team, and I was training hockey players and other athletes and things like that, at a low level, at a club level. And I left a relationship with a girl that I loved and cared about to move to Thailand, to put myself in a position to work with, to intern at this gym, work there for free, so that I could put myself in a position to take any opportunities that came up. So, you know, I did that. I got lucky. I was there at the right place at the right time. I ended up, ex-military, very professional, punctual, was always where I was supposed to be, doing what I was supposed to be doing, just doing my job, basically providing value, and got offered a full-time job. And then I became the head strength and conditioning coach like 6 months later after the old coach left. And, I knew what I was doing in terms of strength and conditioning, but I hadn't been able to apply that with professional athletes and with mixed martial arts fighters. So I had to, go up to these fighters and be like, hey man, do you have a strength and conditioning coach? Can I train you for free? Let's go through this program. And it was years and years and years of doing that, man, before, I got to this position where I'm at now. And that's a big point that I think a lot of people don't understand is like, you need to be willing to work for free. You need to be willing to put yourself in these positions that is going to show your worth, is going to show your value before anyone even takes you seriously, because, you need to build those systems out. You need to have proof of concept that these athletes that you have worked with for years, you have been able to get them results. You have been able to contribute to their success. You have been able to contribute to their journey as well, along with the other coaches.